The Gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ according to Matthew, chapter 5, beginning at verse 1. Glory to you, Lord Jesus Christ. If you'd like to follow this reading, we've put Bibles out on the tables. I'm reading from page 958. And I'm going to give you some questions on this passage in a moment. Page 958 of our Pew Bibles, beginning at chapter 5. Now when Jesus saw the crowd, he went up on a mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him and he began to teach them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. For the gospel of the Lord, praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. You'll see by the screen that it says today's message, a communal exercise. Well, this is the first of the activities that we will share in as far as Cafe Church today is concerned. I have here on a piece of paper a little explanation of the passage that I've just shared, but it also has some questions. Now, while I'm speaking, I will invite Christine to hand out some, and I'll hand out the others. And this passage, the note that comes up on the screen is the same as the passage that I will be reading out. It says this: the vision of Jesus expressed in the Beatitudes in Matthew chapter 5, verses 1 to 12, is not just an idealised notion of a renewed world, but the courageous facing and naming with which it is often opposed by culture and society. How do you as individuals and as the church live in the countercultural vision of Jesus? How might you live in this vision? See, Jesus was talking in terms that were against or counter to his community and to the culture in which he lived. That passage was very countercultural. You can check it again as you discuss if you wish. But now, around the groups in your table, I invite you to discuss these three questions. How does this description of God's love make you feel? How did you feel when you heard those words that were read from the Gospel passage just a few moments ago? How might this passage sound to the wise and the powerful when they were hearing that for the first time? Or indeed, if you shared that with wise and powerful people of today, how would they hear it? How would they react? And how might this passage sound to those meek and those who are mourning? For all of those people were mentioned in the passage. We invite you now to spend a few moments to talk around the groups. There are some pens there on the table if you want to make some notes. And then what we'll do is this. Christine will come round with a microphone to each table. Oh, all right. Oh. I told you we were going to be asking some questions today. Now, Christine will come around to each table and just invite each table to give an idea as to what they have been discussing, and hopefully it will be on the passage. So we'll just let you discuss for a little while. We'll give you about 5 or 10 minutes to chat among the people around your table, your response to those questions.
Okay, I'm coming around to ask your spokesperson. Is the spokesperson still talking? I assume. Are you the spokesperson? Okay. Who is the spokesperson? I'd like you to answer any of those questions. Tell us what you're answering and then how the group thinks about it.
Well, we were looking at how the description of God's love makes us feel, and we were saying, thankfully, we don't have to fight for it, because God's done that, He's won that battle for us. And the other thing is that, it's good to be pure of heart, it's good to be pure, it's good to be peaceful. In a world where everybody says they want world peace, nobody's trying to do it.
Thank you. Nice and succinct too. Thank you.
So I think the question that hit home to us a lot was the last one about how might this passage sound to the meek and those who mourn. And we were saying, on the surface of it, there's not a lot of comfort in it sometimes, in the reality of a situation, and that's where it comes down to faith and to trust and to God's voice in us speaking, and that's where our peace lies.
Thank you. The spokesperson here.
Yeah. Well, how we as individuals and as a church live in the countercultural vision of life of Jesus, I definitely number 8, which is being pure in heart. You've really got to be so much that it isn't you with me in the outside world. So, the description that Jesus teaches about God's love. How does this description of God's love make you feel? Well, we've got humble, safe and secure, and I think really humility is the sort of message of this passage, I think. And again, how might this passage sound to the wise and powerful? It would be humbling, which is what a lot of them don't have. I mean, they really don't. In a lot of cases, and of course, that would make them feel ridiculous unless they knew God. So, and lastly, how might this passage sound to the meek and those who mourn? Definitely comforting. Being comforted. Especially. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, who's the spokesperson here?
As far as this is concerned, I think it provides two things. It provides comfort for those who are right with God, happy with the situation, but of course it's a challenge to those who are not in a right relationship with God, or especially those who see themselves as all-powerful and controlling. As far as those who are weak and more, and I think it gives us trust that God has made His promises to us, and that in our problems, our issues, God is there to assist and guide and help us.
Thank you. There's some wonderful answers coming out. Who's the spokesperson here?
We felt in the first one that it was, it gave hope for the world.
You just put it right up.
Thought it was hopeful, and that God was always there. And we thought this was how we should try to live our lives, The second one we thought would be threatening to the wise and powerful. They wouldn't like to lose their position and they would probably need to change. And we thought in the third one it would lift their spirits and it was confirmation that God is always there.
We'd like to be the spokesperson here. Thank you.
So we kind of took it all as one piece, but we did answer the question at the end. I thought all of these, basically painted a bleak picture of being a Christian. I thought it basically said the worse your life is, the more horrible things happen to you in your life, the better heaven's going to be. Conversely to that, the better life you get, the less good heaven's going to be. So it kind of almost, you know what, the worst is happening to you right now, it saves us, which is quite a bleak picture of being a Christian. I'm obviously having a good life, so I don't know what my heaven would be like.
Thank you. Well, I do hope you get there. Okay, who's the spokesperson?
No, it's a lot. How does the description of God's love make you feel? God's love is made perfect in our weakness, hopeful and loved by a just Father. The next one was angry and confronted. Not all powerful people are wise. They don't have the right to do things, they have power to do things. And third one, hopeful and held, comforted, thankful. And how might you, or how might I live this vision? To thine own self be true. Live your principles, not other people's principles. And in our time there's been a great example of that reading by a person. The theory's easy, the practical's very hard. Nelson Mandela was a wonderful example of forgiveness and how to live the principles through.
Thank you. So for the first one, how does this description of God's love make you feel? We thought it made you feel hopeful and that He is trustworthy. And how might this passage sound to the wise and powerful? Threatening and completely opposite to what they would believe. And how might this passage sound to the meek and those who mourn? It would be comforting and it inspires hope.
The first one is how does the description of God's love make you feel? We thought, well, in this world you will have many troubles, but for those who are seeking God, they will be comforted. So, according to the Beatitudes, those who would be seeking God would be comforted by what the Beatitudes are saying. For the second question, how might this passage sound to the wise and powerful? We just put well, the wise, we were discussing who were the wise. Were they worldly wise or godly wise? Because if they were godly wise, it would be a different, it would be a different response. But we're going to take it as the worldly wise and powerful. They would either discard what Jesus is saying and think it was a lot of rot, or they would feel very uncomfortable. And that's all we discussed.
Thank you, and I'm glad you brought out that bit about godly wise. There are godly wise people who would obviously take that differently from the worldly wise. Thank you.
Written on the back so with the larrikin table, which means we were really focused by the onions. Basically, when we were listening to this, the theme for all those questions I think was warm and fuzzy. We all felt a bit warm and fuzzy when we read this. In terms of the middle question, how much is special sound to the wise and powerful? Similar to what Phil's was talking about when he looked at it from a non-believer perspective and a believer perspective. So it could be quite intimidating for a believer and complicated for a believer, just like warm and fuzzy. And I think that goes to the last question. The special sound to making those who hopefully it's my favourite.
It's a great piece, thank you. Okay, spokesperson.
Thank you. Well, everybody's shared really well, which doesn't leave much for us to say, apart from the fact that the Beatitudes obviously are meant to encourage us, comfort us, and empower us as believers. The other three questions, how does God's love make us feel very safe? The second passage, again, I agree, it's godly wisdom, worldly wisdom for godly people. Obviously, we need to be seeking more of God's wisdom, but for worldly wise and powerful, this could be a very foolish, everything in the Bible we see very foolish or threatening, both. And our last one, passage on being weak for those who want comforted. That's something. Thank you.
Lovely to see so many people found. Lovely to see so many people found.
Thank you, everyone. You've just written my sermon for me. But I also had the opportunity, while Christine was walking around, I've been making some notes about some of the comments that were made, and I also had the opportunity of doing the same in our earlier service. What Jesus said was countercultural. It was confrontational. It was to forewarn Christians, while they were not called Christians at the time, but called to you and I that we are countercultural in so many ways. That when we stand against that culture, when we stand up and we follow what Jesus would have us do, then we are blessed. We are blessed as a result of the way in which we respond to those challenges. We want to be able to continue through with this concept of Cafe Church this morning by allowing an opportunity now for us to make a statement of faith, and then we'll go into a time of prayer. Now, when we come to the time of prayer, you may wish to pick up some of those issues that you have been talking about, where Christians need support and guidance. But in the meantime, we'll make the statement of faith, and then we'll go to our time of prayer. Let's say together, we believe in one God, who made and loves all that is. We believe in Jesus Christ, God's only Son, our Lord, who was born, lived, died, and rose again, and is coming for all to account. We believe